Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. If you are new and you're not subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button, like and share. So now let's take a look at this Nasdaq 100 for the day, which we want to look at for 29th of November. So if you take a look at this Nasdaq 100, right, you would, if you were following consistently, you would have seen how we predicted this bullish move on Nasdaq 100. How we went bullish from here. We had a bullish move. Here we got a pullback, then a new highs was made, right? Then we had a pullback. So we were expecting a new highs, which we actually had here. But all of a sudden, the price kind of gave us a pullback. And again, we actually think that we'll be having a continuous bullish move. And there was price actually dropped down to this level. So I mean that is the price for you. That's the trade for you. So now that this price has dropped further, is this drop over? Well, I don't think so. I think we still need a little bit of a drop before we go bullish, right? So I want you guys to have in mind that there's a correlation between the XY and natural Nasdaq 100 is that whenever we are having a bearish move on DXY or USD index, we tend to see a bullish move on Nasdaq 100. But once there is a bullish move on this DXY or USD index, we tend to see a I say a bearish move on Nasdaq 100. So so this DXY now we are kind of having like a bullish move, which is kind of like a pullback, right? But also have it in mind that this DXY will start giving us that bullish move, possibly once it drop further down, which I don't think it will happen anytime soon. But let us see if it will drop possibly to a level of 1 or 2 before we continue our bullish move upwards. So once that DXY will be giving us that bullish move, then be expecting to see a massive fall on this Nasdaq 100. So that is what I want you guys to know on the long time. But as at now, we want to see where this price will be moving for the next day, which is 29. So we would want to see the moving average itself, which is 10 period moving average. So the price is currently below our moving average, and we all know that once it is below it, we have to sell. That is on the daily time frame. So this is to tell you that price will actually drop further down. So to be to place this trade and we want to see where the price will be moving next, we would go to the 4-hour time frame. Now notice this movement. We all know the rules of trading is that trade what you see and not what you think. So all what you just talked about is like what we think and in the future, just future prediction. But what we clearly can see is that kind of price would starting to range now. Take a look at this movement here. We saw a rejection here and we saw a rejection here. One of the reasons why I like this level down, right? So we also saw a rejection here. We also saw a rejection here. So we will take this level that I've highlighted as our resistance level, and we saw we kind of had a little bit of a pullback, which was not much. Then price dropped to this level and rejected. We saw price drop to this same level, rejected. Price dropped to this same level, rejected. So if you sit on this 4-hour time frame, clearly you can see that this price is ranging. So market is ranging on the 4-hour time frame. So like we said, trade what you see and not what you think. So as we would want to trade what you see and not what you think, we would definitely want to range with this market. So this would be the resistance level. We will drag it further here, and this will be the support. So where do you think this price will be dropping to on this Nasdaq 100? Simple, trade what you see and not what you think. We want to see drop further down to this support level. Then after it has gotten to this support level, then we would want to see one movement upward again to this resistance level. So basically, we would want to see this price range within this level, right? Until that the XY starts giving us that bullish move, which I think which it should happen possibly next week. We don't know yet, but possibly it will happen very soon. Just have it in mind. But we would want to trade what we see and not what we think. So what we clearly can see that this 4-hour time frame price is ranging, and we would also want to range with it. So simple as hell. ABC come to this support level. Then once price is giving us that bullish move to our resistance level, then we can jump on this trade and take it to our resistance level. Then once price is rejected and is giving us a bearish move, then we will take it down again to our support level. Then once it is giving us another impulse movement upward, then we'll take it and go to our resistance level. Simple as hell. Take actually range with this Nasdaq 100. So as price is ranging, we would also want to range with it on the 4 hour time frame, except this price kind of breaks below these lows. We can see all these candlestick we here, right, which they are at a level of 11,400 11,499. So if this price can possibly drop to a level of 11,480, right, 480, or possibly break below it, then we would now assume that this Nasdaq 100 is now on a bearish market move. Then we can now start selling this Nasdaq 100 downward. If not, there's simple thing we would want to do, which is to actually range within this level, right? So we would want to watch out for a ranging market move on the 4 hour time frame, except this price drops further down and break this our candlestick wick level, this liquidity you can see here. Once price can break below it, then we will continue our bearish move downward on this Nasdaq.